Good afternoon. I'm Stuart Fraser with Clark Marine Sales. Today we'd like to spend just a few minutes going through this brand new 2016 Triton. This is the 18 CTX model. It's the crappie version in the 18-footer. Center line in this boat is 18 foot, 8 inches long. Just a beautiful fishing boat, really wide, has a 92-inch beam. So walking around in this boat when you're fishing, it's extremely stable. And that's a good thing, especially if you have kids out crappie fishing with you. Or if you're older and moving around in the boat, it's, and your footing is not as secure as it used to be, this boat is very forgiving with concern to that. Getting up here on the front deck, there are a couple of options that we add to all of our 18-foot aluminum Tritons. We have the upgraded trolling motor on this boat to 70-pound Maxim. This trolling motor has the rheostat speed control, which we feel is very important on the boat, especially an aluminum boat where sometimes you just need that in-between speed that you can't get with a speed selector. That rheostat allows you to choose any speed you want. On the front deck, you do have 3 across seating. If you had a younger child, you could put them between you. Truth of the matter is, having 2 people up here, you have a lot of room. If you want to spider rig or get up over the top of crappie beds, makes it very convenient to do that. In the front end of this boat, and you'll notice that Triton has tried to make everything extremely convenient on this boat. You've got a place right here in the front end to put your 3700 Plano trays. Very convenient. You catch a fish, you turn right back around. There's a Livewell sitting right here between the seat. This is a 22-gallon Livewell. We'll get to the back. This boat actually has a 30-gallon Livewell in the back deck too, which we'll show you here in just a few minutes. Something else, again, talking about being convenient, the way these decks are laid out, if you use shorter bass fishing poles up to 8 foot, or longer poles, if you're spider rig fishing and got those 15, 18, 20-foot poles, you got all kinds of room down the port and starboard side of the boat. Alongside the console, they've left this open right here to allow the fishing pole to extend right back past the console. Again, just a very convenient way to build the boat with regard to crappie fishing. You also have a really nice big storage area on the step up onto the front deck. Something else you'll notice on this crappie boat, because the front deck is a little lower than the bass boat version of this model, your step up is not quite as high, making it where you don't have to have a step to get up onto the front deck. Again, just very convenient to get around the boat. Boat has a great rod locker, just like your regular bass boat. This rod locker holds 9 rods, got the big tube system, and again, where you can use a casting rod or a spinning rod either way. They've conveniently put a tool holder right here alongside your rod box. You've got a drink holder right here to keep your Coke. Everything is in the perfect place in this boat. And when you fish out of a boat like this, you really appreciate how the boat is designed. I mean, the fishermen have designed this boat. And when a fisherman designs a boat, you can tell it when you move around the boat. Looking at the console, this console is a fiberglass console, extremely stable in the boat. One of the other upgrades that we do on our 18-footers is we upgrade to a GPS Elite 7 Chirp in the Lowrance model. You got full instrumentation on this boat. Very comfortable to drive. Got a lot of leg room. Most aluminum boats, I have time getting behind the console. This boat right here has got all kinds of space for me to get my legs behind. In the structure of this boat, down in the floor, and this is something that you don't see, but something that's extremely important, they use longitudinal stringer systems in this boat. And the reason for them doing that is between the floor and the hull of this boat is solid foam from front to back. Also under the decks, in places where they don't have storage, is all solid foam. What that does, it adds structure to the boat, so when you're walking around the floor of this boat, if you're a big guy, you don't feel that popping and dinging on the aluminum. It's a very stable floor when you're walking around, and also when you're driving the boat, you don't have that tinny rattling sound like you hear in a lot of aluminum boats. This boat is a very stable running boat. Something else that helps with the ride on this boat is it is a 12-degree hull, and that 12-degree hull really helps this 18-footer to get up and run a little like a fiberglass boat too. The bow will actually lift on this hull. Underneath your seats, you have additional storage, and the storage is split to make it convenient for if you're sitting in the driver's seat. You can get under the passenger side, and the same way if you're on the passenger, you can get under the driver's side without having to get up. On the rear deck, we have a 30-gallon Livewell, just a little bigger than the Livewells in the front on the front deck, but still a lot of room. You can take the divider out if you just want one big box. You do have a removable cooler on this side of the deck, and then another storage box right here that you can put your 3,700 trays in. The boat does have a convenient step up onto the back deck where you can step on the back of the middle seat. Again, if you're carrying a little kid with you, you can put that up, and you've got 3 across seating if you take a third person with you. The back end of this deck has a 21-gallon fuel tank. We have upgraded this boat to a 3-bank charger, a 6x3, and then we've also upgraded the bilge pump in this boat to an automatic bilge. So if you go and park the boat at a marina and leave it in overnight and it rains, you don't have to worry about it. The bilge pump will kick on automatically by itself. Moving back here to the power of the boat, this is a 115 Mercury, which is the motor that we usually package this boat with. It's a 2.1-liter engine, very light for its class, 359 pounds. Got a lot of displacement, so the boat's got excellent acceleration, top-end speed, around 50 miles an hour. Just an incredible riding boat, but just a great packaged motor with this 18 CTX. The 18 CTX is sitting on a trailer that's made at Marine Master. We have upgraded the trailer to aluminum wheels. It does have the vault hub. The vault hubs are a zero maintenance to you. Get them repacked about every 5 years. Just a really good system. You should never have to worry about hub issues on the boat. This hull comes in 6 different colors, because this is the blue flame. Comes in a silver metallic and a graphite. Also white, jet black, and red also. If you want to look at some other colors on these models, you can go to our website at clarkmarine.com. If you have any questions and you'd like to talk to a salesperson, call us at 615-599-8748. And we appreciate you taking time to look at this video today.